Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a gameplay overview or the gaming review of the OPPO F11 Pro smartphone. This is the flagship from OPPO that had come with a 6.5-inch panoramic screen, the rising camera on the top, and it comes powered with the Helio P70 chipset from MediaTek. So in this video, we are particularly going to talk about the gaming experience that we had with the smartphone, especially with that chipset there and the colorless optimization done for the games. And my reason of opting for this one for a perfect gaming review is that the phone offers everything else that is quite good. First of all, that 6.5-inch panoramic screen on the front, which has taken away all the notch areas. It's a perfect view on the front, and then the rising camera on the top. That rising camera is the reason why we have a large view on the front. We already played quite a lot of games on this one. There's hours of PUBG gaming. I play PUBG Mobile a lot, so I played PUBG Mobile on this for quite a few hours already, and know how good the performance is. And in this video, you can check that out. But along with that, let me talk about game space. Game space is something where you get all the important aspects of how you can improve your experience of gaming on the OPPO F11 Pro or the OPPO phones. On the game space, what you see is firstly the modes where you can change the mode like balanced performance. In case you're playing game, it would automatically switch it to performance mode to give it a better performance for the games and optimize everything else in the UI. Next, there is option for blocking the calls, blocking the banners that show up when you're getting a call or any notification for incoming calls. And there's a smart dual channel network. This is one important aspect where you get optimized network, that is good latency through 4G when the Wi-Fi network is being optimized by the ColorOS. There's also a brightness lock. Next, there's also a smoothest optimization network protection where there's a restricted network given to the other apps when you're playing games, so that there's no latency and there's no issue with the gameplay with a good network reception on the game itself. So this is all what game space can do, and now let's move on to play the game and show you how good the gaming experience of the OPPO F11 Pro is, and even the speaker experience. There's quite a good speaker output on the bottom, and not just that, we always don't use speakers. It's mostly with the earphones that you play PUBG Mobile, and I can say that OPPO F11 Pro has quite a good output on the earphones as well if you're trying to play PUBG Mobile on this. So as you can see, the volume output is quite good on the smartphone. It has been showing that quite promisingly. Though it's not a thing that you would always play PUBG Mobile on speakers, but when you would actually do that, you would want the speakers to be quite loud, and that's what the case here is. It's balanced and high. Let me now move to SD and high, which is the highest that is possible. You don't need a restart here. It automatically changes the graphics. And now let's see if it changes anything. I don't think it would, because the SD and high is quite well taken by the Helio P70 chipset in most of the smartphones that were already available. So you can see the performance won't be that different. So now that you've seen how well is this thing being played on the SD graphics, now let me change it live on smooth and high. This is a smoother gameplay. So the colors obviously are going to change since it's smooth. Everything else is compromised a bit, but that's how the game works. It would compromise on some of the aspects and try to make it smoother when the chipset cannot handle it. But here right now what we're seeing is the chipset is able to handle things perfectly. So two things to notice. One is about the display. You see how wide the display is. It's what OPPO calls as panoramic screen. And next, the thing is to notice is about the battery life, the battery charging, which is one thing that we have seen the phone to do quite well. So this phone comes with quite a heavy battery, and that has given easily a day's usage or more than that. But not just that, the charging also is about 2 hours, not more than that. From 0 to 100, the charger that comes in the box, it took about 2 hours or 2 hours 10 minutes to charge it fully. And that's a good thing. When the SIM is inserted, when the phone is not switched off, it charges the entire device in about 2 hours, which is quite a good thing for a flagship smartphone. So now moving back to the HD and high, you will instantly notice the changes. And also let me go to realistic and then press OK. This is the realistic graphics, and this is the best experience that you get on the F11 Pro, and it actually looks quite real. So that's it about the PUBG Mobile. Now let's move on to the next game, and that is where the other aspect would come into play. It's 6 GB of RAM. So this is Asphalt 9. I am not turning off the game, the PUBG Mobile on the other side. This is how OPPO Game Space shows up to optimize the gaming. And while we are about to start this game, this is how much the phone temperature is. 39.4, which is quite manageable almost always. On the back, it's about 38 to 39 degrees, which is not a bad temperature at all. And we are never alarmed by those temperatures. It's usually over 45 when we usually think that the phone is heating up so much. So that's it. This was a quick gaming on the Asphalt 9. You can see the graphics are handled quite well. One thing is that the game is also optimized well for Helio P70, but the other thing is the Helio P70 is able to hold it well with the Mali G72 MP3 GPU. So that's with the Asphalt 9. Now you can see that we might be back to PUBG Mobile. And yeah, obviously died because someone might have killed us. But yeah, the game is still live. So that's the thing about the RAM management. The apps can be handled well in the background because of the 6 GB of RAM that is present on this phone. So this was all about the gaming on the OPPO F11 Pro. You can see how good the gaming experience was with both the games, PUBG Mobile as well as the Asphalt 9. And this was the complete gaming review of PUBG Mobile. You can see even the heating issues weren't there, and that's not just the phone's advantage, it's also how good the chipset is optimized, how good ColorOS has been optimized to take everything else in a good optimization when the gaming is being played and do not hamper the experience of gaming. So this was the gaming review of the OPPO F11 Pro smartphone. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.